Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in into another of my video slash podcast, The Art of Failure. I'm trying to push in more and more podcasts in a more frequent time frame. I've been having a couple things that have been slowing me down: work, life, and excuses. Excuses being the main one, honestly, being the first one. Excuses of not making time, excuses of being lazy. So that's an issue, right? What we're gonna talk about is what I saw last night or yesterday in the morning. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Alex Hormozi. So he's a businessman. His story is very deep about failure and how failure made him such a successful person in the future. From what he was to what he is now is just every lesson that he learned, it was from failure, and very inspiring. One of my goals is to meet him someday. It's just such a inspiration of a person that didn't give up, push, found a way out, found a way of winning by just thinking outside the box. So he wrote something, and the quote goes like this: "You are stressed because you know you have to make decisions that you're just pretty much postponing." So I was thinking, I'm like, wow, that is very deep, because what gets us stressed, and he's very right, is because we keep thinking and thinking about the things we have to do, but we are not doing them. So we trying to push ourselves just to take that and just do it, just push ourselves to the action. It comes to a time that you just overthink it, you drain yourself mentally, physically, and at the end of the day, you don't accomplish anything. So you look at yourself and you go down into spending your energy the wrong way, just spending it trying to see how you can find another way out. And choices are what makes our lives. Sometimes we're gonna make good choices, sometimes we're gonna make choices that are not so positive in our life, but we can still learn, and that's the main issue. And I feel a lot of people don't understand that, and I put myself into one of those spots. Sometimes we don't realize that making choices is something we have to do, and we just gotta go with the best one. And I've been I've been one of those persons that is very stressed because I haven't done the choices I know I have to make. I haven't taken action of the things I know I'm supposed to do. I keep postponing it, or just too afraid of taking the action needed. And I've been really afraid. It's just something I don't know how to deal with. You're always gonna have things that are not gonna come out the way you want it. That's life, right? What we have to learn is that you gotta think on your feet, take the best of everything. It's hard, and it's not an easy thing. It's not a walk in the park. It's just life teaching you a new lesson, and from that lesson you can overcome it, and you can become a 10 times person that is better than the person that was before. And we let our overthinking, our just looking at things and not taking any moment to just create more problems for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, we look at things, we look at ourselves, we're like, wow, I'm still here, I haven't made any progress, and I'm not pushing forward. So we get stressed by not doing what we're supposed to. Choices are just, you're gonna get choice A and B, or C and D. You have to think which one, no matter what happens, is gonna be the one that you are gonna be more comfortable dealing with, and you're not gonna hate yourself for taking. Everything in life is choices, and sometimes we got too many choices to choose from. So it makes us even go a little more, what's the right word? It just takes us longer to actually decide what to do. And it's just the way he said it, just put something in there in my head. I was like, wow, it's been me through the years. I know what I have to do. I've been stressed, but I just didn't make any changes, and I went through life a lot more stressed than I am now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still stressed because I still got a a lot of things I have to do. I have to choose one thing over the other so I can feel better. Maybe I can be at peace with myself. It's not easy. We have to learn how to push ourselves into the uncomfortable zones of life. And that's one thing that we're not shown through life. I was shown to take the safety road in life, the safety journey, because the safety journey is not going to bring pain, and without pain you're not suffering, and without suffering is happiness. However, what I'm realizing this last couple months is that without pain there's no learning. I heard this from Andrew Tate, right? He said that men tend to learn when they suffer. When there's pain involved, we tend to learn faster and better, and I believe so. What hurts is a punch, so you try to cover yourself from a punch. And that's how we do it in life. If you have a nice life, there's gonna be a time where something is gonna happen and you have to become somebody that is a strength. You're gonna have to become somebody that is very strong in the mind and physically. And if you didn't have those, it's just to test you and make you become a better person, stronger person. You're gonna fail. You're not gonna be able to actually take everything you know and put it to the test, and you're gonna break in the moment. You're gonna freeze in the moment, and that's why that quote from Tyson says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And it's very true. Sometimes life is gonna throw you into places you don't know, situations you didn't really think it could happen, and you're gonna freeze if you haven't had any previous experience with uncomfortability when things don't go the way you want it. So we have to make choices and always take the choice that at the end is gonna be more rewarding. That's all I can really say. Don't ever take the choice that is gonna be easy on you. Don't take the choice that is just gonna give you safety. And I'm talking from experience. I always took the safety road in life. The safety choices wouldn't bring any pain and suffering. And I look back to my 20s and I'm like, if I would have risked this and this, where could I have been? What would have become of me? But I didn't know any better. And that's what I don't want people to just be in that place. And then when the 30s, 40s, 50s come, you're going to look back and be like, I should have done it. I should have taken that. Should have risked it. I could have risked it. I didn't have this. Now having a family is a luxury because you can do everything and you have to only worry about yourself. Once you have a family, there's a lot more that you're risking, a lot more you can lose. And don't get me wrong, your family is gonna support you, but you always gotta look that their safety is first. And that's the thing, you don't have the luxury of just yourself. So for all you people that are by yourself, I would suggest go do it. You can get up and rebuild everything in no time. And don't be afraid, it's just something they put in our minds so we do not push to the next level in life. What's failure is nothing, it's a lesson. When you were a kid, you had to fall down to be able to get up and walk and run. Think about it like that. You don't have anything that is stopping you except your mind. Trust me, it takes time. Read books, listen to podcasts, that makes you change. So thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate you giving me your time and enjoy. Let's be better every day. Let's become the best version of ourselves day by day. Remember, it's just a journey that we have to look at the end, but what makes us is the whole journey. So thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Enjoy.